Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to say Shalom to Akminakwa out there, pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai with another lesson. This one's titled, Don't Be Gullible, Do Your Research. Alright, again, don't be gullible, do your research. And this, came to me, through the spirit today. Last night, I was doing a little bit of research, random research about, I was actually just looking through Reddit, as I tend to do, see if there's any topics, interesting happenings, and all that. And I don't remember how I happened across it, but I happened across some stuff about, September 11th of 2001. I'm not going to say the actual abbreviation because who knows how Esau is. They don't want you to talk about nothing ever, really. They just want you to sit there and shut up. But, that the attack that happened on September 11th, everybody knows it. And there was just some information I was reading about it, and there's this Quora channel called, you can see it, 9, you see it, graphic content. It says, warning, this space contains graphic content. Viewer discretion is advised. And there was a story on there about, the black tag. Some of you brothers or sisters may or may not have heard it. It's an interesting read. It has a lot of inconsistencies in it. Who knows if it was actually true? Because we know, a lot of that September event was a setup, all right, an inside setup by elites, all right, notably Larry, all right, Lucky Larry as they call him, all right, you can look him up, just look up World Trade Center Larry, and then he'll pop up, all right, and of course, his last name, right, so you'll see his last name, you'll see who he is, what he is, all right, when that comes up, but there's just a lot of different things with that. For a while, I've had, I don't know if I'll ever go in on it, but I have a big, long, huge list that I got from Reddit it's called Reasons You Should Doubt the Moon Landing. Okay, and there's a lot of, anytime you see anything with a lot of inconsistencies, all right, and the moon landing has a lot of inconsistencies, and the September, 1/1, all right, attacks have a lot of inconsistencies. Anytime you see something with a lot of inconsistencies, and recently we had the, was it Hillsborough? What was that place? Where that guy went in that supermarket. I can't remember the name. It was somewhere in Texas. I can't remember the name of it. Not coming to my mind at the point. But the point is, anytime you see these attacks or anything like that, and they have a lot of inconsistencies, well, you got to be able to deduce things, man. Don't be gullible. Don't just believe things at face value. All right, you got to do your research. All right, and it even comes to this truth, man, because you might have someone that's telling you something, okay, and that's how these people over at IUIC and ISUPK and Sakari, or the remnant of whatever Sakari is now, all right. They get stuck in that. The people that the believers, all right, they get stuck in that because, well, the unbelievers really that believe in these false prophets. That's how they get over there, is because they don't do their research. They never pick up their Bible. They never go and read anything and try to see if this correlates. All right, and it's the same with the truth, and most importantly with the truth, but also with the information that you're getting out there. All right, because Esau is a damn liar. Okay. So you got to make sure you're studying, all right, and being scholarly in this truth, and outside of this truth as well, because, the things you're reporting on, you don't want to be reporting on something that's fake or, saying something that's wrong. You want to make sure you get the whole picture. That's why sometimes when a new event comes out, and we see so-and-so, this attack happened, a mass, what attack happened, we might wait a couple days before really even saying anything, okay, because the odds are that there's some weird stuff or new stuff that's gonna pop out, all right, that's gonna bring itself to its intention. So we're gonna go and get Proverbs 18 and 15. All right, let's go and get it. It says, this is Proverbs 18 and 15. It says, the heart of the prudent getteth knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeketh knowledge. Okay, again, a lot of time the Bible's talking about knowledge. It's speaking of knowledge relating to this truth. Okay, and that's the most important thing, is the knowledge relating to this truth. But again, if you're one of the things we're supposed to be doing is watching, all right, and waiting for prophecies and seeing things go down and reporting things to the brothers, all right, as watchmen. So if you're a watchman, you want to make sure you're not giving a false report, okay? That's one of the things you want to make sure you're not doing, is giving a false report, and not just, not being a false prophet, but a false report. Okay, a false report doesn't necessarily make you a false prophet. You might just, heard something wrong, or you might have, the story might have came out, more details would have came out, and you already reported on it. You want to make sure you're not getting a false report. So if information does come out, a lot of the time what you want to do is you want to go out and make a follow-up lesson, say, hey, something around this does stink, it does seem strange, it does seem weird, all right, and so on and so forth. But yeah, the heart of the prudent, verse 15, Proverbs 18:15, the heart of the prudent getteth knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeketh knowledge. So the wise, all right, that's the key here. The wise, the people that are wise, are going to seek knowledge. All right, fools and idiots don't like knowledge. They hate knowledge. All right, and a matter of fact, Jake, all right, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, as the scripture says. And there's a lot of people that just don't like knowledge. They don't like it, okay? They hate it. They have an issue with it, okay? Because a lot of people don't want the whole truth. All right, they want a watered down lie of the truth, okay, which isn't truth at all, that makes them feel good inside. That's not so harsh, okay? The word of the Lord is like a two-edged sword. They want to take that sword and they want to, take a rock or something and rub it along the edges and dole the blade down so it doesn't hurt so much. And you're not getting the truth if you do that, man, okay? And that's the thing, so with everything, and this truth, especially this truth, man, you got to make sure you're getting it right. Who you're listening to is giving you 100%. They're not just giving you, weird bits and pieces of lies and then pieces of truth, okay? Because that's not truth at all if half of it's a lie, okay? If I sit you down and I put a steak on your plate and I tell you that, it's 90% of this, or, I'll say 70% of this is steak. You're not just going to eat it. You're going to, what the fuck is what's the other half, man? What's the other 30%? You said it's 70% steak. What's the other 30? I need to know what the other 30 is. We don't know what the other 30 is. You don't know what it is. It wasn't given to us. It wasn't given to you. What's the other? You don't know what the 30%, no one told, what the hell? You would not eat that steak. All right? I wouldn't. Maybe some of you would. Maybe some of you would. I'm not talking about you diligent brothers and sisters, but you simple jakes out there. I'll eat it. I'll try it. Not until I know what that 30% is. I ain't touching that damn thing. Okay? So you got to make sure you're doing your, so and with that steak, you want to do what? Do your research. You want to know. You want to get the knowledge of what that other 30% is. And knowledge is very important, man. Knowledge is very important. And you don't want to be gullible, all right? You want to do your research in anything, all right? If someone's telling you something that you've never heard of in the Bible before, all right, go and do your research. Look in the Bible. Go and see. All right, go and get out the scripture and see if it's really in there. All right, because some of these false prophets, these Christians, they might tell you a lie, and it's not. Some of these Christians out there, these reverends and all of them, they'll tell you something. They'll be like, in the Bible it says, and it doesn't say that in the Bible. Okay, time and time again, we've gone and done things like that, and maybe not myself in particular, but other brothers, we've gone and proved that in the Bible it says. It doesn't say that. All right. And they'll take something and misconstrue it, all right, way out of line. And they have no idea what it's originally talking about because the Spirit's not dealing with them. So let's go and get Nahum's 3:1, all right, because this is really important too. So Nahum 3:1 says, woe to the bloody city. So like, woe to the bloody city, it is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. Okay, so the bloody city is where? The Babylon the Great. This is the big disinformation capital. All right, everywhere is, but this is the big one. All right, and that's why all these other countries, they watch America. Because America, when you become, I think I heard another brother said this, or apostle, I can't remember who it is, so Slovakia. They said, you're not really president of the United States. You're really president of the world when you become president of the United States. Because you got right now people in England rioting, all right, over Trump not becoming president. England, that's not even their country, man. And they're over there rioting, They got all these people rioting and just, freaking out. And because America really controls the whole world, all right? It's the capital of the world, if you would, And this, in America, Babylon the Great is the bloody city, all right? Because what? Like it says, it is all full of lies and robbery and murder, right? It says the prey departeth not, okay? The prey departeth not. So you got Jake here, all right, and we're the prey, and they don't want to depart. They love it. They love staying here. And it says right here that it's all full of lies and robbery. Now, it doesn't say murder, but this place is full of murder as well. Lies, robbery, murder, deceit. Like it says, riches gotten by deceit. All right, this is a society is founded upon just the most grievous sins you could imagine. That's how this society is formed, off of just wickedness. Okay, and the prey doesn't want to depart, and they just believe everything at face value. All right, because they're gullible. Let's go and get what that word gullible means. We've been saying it a lot. Gullibility. I guess we'll go to gullible. We don't have to get gullibility, but gullible. Parent back formation of gullibility. Yeah, so we got to go to gullibility. Gullibility, from the word gull, okay, it says gull, a cant term for dupe or a sucker. Credulous person. What is credulous? Let's go and get that. It says someone. In either case, a sense of someone who will swallow anything that's thrown at them, like a gull, because you throw a piece of fish at it, they don't care what it is. It could be a fake piece of fish. You could throw a fucking Lego brick at them, they'll eat it because they're fat, right? So, a gull, in either case, with a sense of someone who will swallow anything thrown at them. Another one is Middle English gull or gull, a newly hatched bird. Okay, so a newly hatched bird, you think I was born yesterday? Yes, as a matter of fact, we do, because you're dumb as hell and you believe anything. All right, I could tell you that the sky's red, and all of a sudden you say, oh, the sky's red, okay. I thought it was blue, but he told me that the sky's actually red, and the way it comes off as blue is just because there's a chromatic shift in certain environment. Yeah, you'll believe all this dumb fucking pseudoscience bullshit. Well, the reason it looks like this is actually because it's a shift. It's actually a reflection of yada, yada, yada. And, the reason that the sky is blue, they say it's because it's a reflection of the water, and that's probably true. But how do we know? How do we know? How do we know that the sky isn't just blue? Well, because of science. Because someone told you. How did they find out? Because they did research. Well, yeah, they did research, but how do we know their research is true? That's another question, all right? That's why you got to do your own research. Well, we did research, and we found out this is true. Cool. Well, why should I believe your research? Okay? Unless you're already credible, okay? Like the apostles, the others, they have credibility because your research, you say, okay, that was credible, that was credible, that was credible. So if they keep on being credible, the odds are they're going to continue to be credible, right? But someone's going to come up to us and just start saying some shit. Oh, did you know this happened? Well, I don't know if you're a credible person or not. Okay, well, I did research. Cool. Motherfuck your research, man. I don't care about your research. I don't know if your research is sound. Okay, I don't know if it's a lie. And that's the thing with Esau. A lot of their research is bullshit. Okay, a lot of their research is bullshit. They'll tell you some fucked up, retarded shit. Okay, and then by our research that we did, you research it, and you're like, what the fuck is this? This is stupid. Whoever did this research was a retard. All right, and I was like, no, it's true. It's true. You'll say things like the moon landing. There's certain things you should just doubt. Like all the documents of how to get to the moon have been destroyed in a fire. That's obvious, oddly coincidental, right? And the people that went to the moon, they don't want to talk about it at all. Why? Why don't they want to talk about it? That's a great discovery, man. If you were able to step on a new planet, man, you'd never be able to shut my fucking mouth up about it. I'd be telling everyone, did you know I was on the moon? I was on the moon. And you know what the moon was like? The moon had these rocks. The smell of the moon, the feel of the moon. When I was in the moon, I saw these things. Did you know when I was in the moon, I'd be annoying as hell if I went on the moon, right? If I was in the world like that, I'd be annoying as hell. Everybody, here's this motherfucker. He's going to mention the moon. Hey, guys, guess what? When I was on the moon, they'd be like, this motherfucker. These guys don't want to talk about the moon. They get mad. Matter of fact, some of them was hit some guy when they was talking about the moon. They don't want to talk about the moon. Why? Why is it the pictures of the moon that there's no stars? All the time they say, oh, the stars. You can see the stars down here. Why can't you see the stars on the moon? Why? If they said there's moon gravity, you'd be able to jump super. Why did they only do tiny little jumps? Why? What about all the talk about the radiation that was out in outer space, in the outer belts? All right? What about that? Where'd the radiation go? Why did the scientists say there was no radiation encountered? Why? We're listening to their research. It's a lie. It's bullshit. It's bullshit, man. Why should you believe it when everything doesn't add up? It doesn't add up. Well, our previous research was found to be false. Well, how do we know this research isn't false then too? Don't be a gull, man. Don't be a dupe. Don't be a sucker. What is a credulous person? Let's look at that up. Let's look up the word credulous. Credulous, right? Disposed to believe, uncritical with regards to believe, that easily believes, easily trustful, right? So Don't be like that, you know? Don't be like that. Because a lot of you guys are easily trustful, okay? You're easily trustful with anything, man. That's how you over here believe in the name Jesus Christ. Over here, you go to the Bible, man. You do your research. There's no way the name could be Jesus. Hell, you get the Blue Letter Bible, and it instantly gets off of the word Jesus. All right. Even before the 1500s, it wasn't even Jesus. It was Jesus, and Jesus isn't the name either. But it wasn't Jesus. So and you people that are stuck on that name, that's like, man, you don't do any research. You just believe anything. They just told you the name was Jesus. You just roll with it. All right. You say, well, don't you believe in the name Yahweh Bashim Yahushai? Yeah, well, guess what? They did research on that. All right, you can see it. When they go to the Paleo-Hebrew, they break it down. It couldn't be anything other than Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. But you didn't do your research. That's why you believe in Yahweh or Yeshua or Jesus, because you didn't go and get the Tetragrammaton. You didn't go and get the name Jesus and find out it goes to Jehovah and then translate what Jehovah means back in the Paleo-Hebrew. And then once you get to Paleo-Hebrew, realize it comes back to the word Yahweh Shai. You didn't go and do your research. You just left it off as Jesus or Yahweh or Yeshua, and you didn't do any more research. You just heard someone say it and you didn't listen to it. They didn't break it down for you. They didn't do nothing. All right. GMS will break it down for you, all right? That's why you should stay watching them brothers, okay? Not that I'm affiliated, right? Not that I'm a part of their camp. But you should stay watching them, because they'll say, the name of the Lord is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. The Father's name is Yahweh. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai. Here's the proof. We're going to go to Blue Letter. We're going to get to Paleo-Hebrew. Here's the proof. Boom. Bam. There you go. When Nate says, oh, the name is Christ, he doesn't go and ever go to the Blue Letter Bible and prove that the name's Christ. He doesn't do it because he can't. Okay? That's why you shouldn't be so damn gullible, man. Go and do your research. Okay? This guy's saying, oh, Christ, the Most High, Christ blessed. You should go and look and see where those terms go back to. Does if you go and get the name, I am that I am, when you go and get that in the Bible, when you go and get that, is that word going to go back to Christ? No. Is it ever going to say that the Father and the Son are the same? No. Well, that's what a lot of these people are teaching. Go and do your research, man. You go and do your research. But you don't. So you're over here believing the name is Jesus, or that you can call the Most High, you'll play yogurt, as has been said before by these bug outs. Okay? And, oh, the Lord, you can call the Lord whatever you want. Where does it say that in the Bible? Again, do your research. Where's the research? Give me the research. Where does it say you can call the Lord whatever you want in the Bible? All right, where does it say that the Lord, has many different names? Okay, the Lord doesn't have many names. He has one name. All right, the Father has one name. The Son has one name. All right, many titles. Okay, many titles. They both have many titles. All right, especially Yahweh, but one name. So don't be credulous. Don't just be, did you know the sky's green? Okay, and just run with it. No, don't do that, man. Because Psalms, let's go and get Psalms 58 and 3. Remember, notice how we're doing it with not just the things in this world, the things in this truth, and all things, man. Do your research. You're supposed to be a scholar. A scholar researches, okay? And this society is ran by Esau. And what does Esau do? Psalms 58 and 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear. So they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. So you should definitely do your research. If the people that are in control of this world, the earth is given in the hand of the wicked, as it says, roughly paraphrasing, you should definitely do your research. If the earth is given in the hand of the wicked, and the wicked are known for lying, as soon as they be born, they go forth, how's it say? They go astray as soon as they be born speaking lies, all right? Then you should probably do your research and realize that these people are going to tell you a lot of lies, and you better do your research to find out if what you're believing is a lie or not. Let's go get Matthew 10 and 6. Might be able to finish it before I actually go in today. Matthew 10 and 6, it's 16, Salakia. Let me scroll down a bit. So it says, this is the other thing, man, right here. We just got this the other day, but it's good again for this. Matthew 10 and 16, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. So that shows you that we're supposed to be, we're not supposed to be being aggressive in this thing. We're supposed to be being harmless as doves. All right, we might be aggressive in speech, but we never actually physically harm you, right? We might cut you with words, but we'll never physically hurt you, right? But right before that it says, be ye therefore wise as serpents. Okay, so we're supposed to be wise as serpent. We're supposed to be being wise. And a wise person doesn't just believe anything everybody tells them. Okay, they do their research and say, okay, I should probably go and research this. Did you know that McDonald's is owned by Burger King? It's not, at least I don't think it is. But some people are like, oh, really? and they'll just run with it. Go and do your research, man. Go and do your research. Proverbs 14 and 15, then we're going to go ahead and close out. I actually was able to call out Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. I was actually able to get it finished before work today. So, Proverbs 14 and 15, the simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. Now, we've heard this word prudent twice so far. So let's go and get that word, and then we'll get the scripture again and close out. Prudent, wise, discerning, judicious. What's the word discern? All right, to perceive, to recognize the difference or distinction between two or more things. All right, perceive rationally, to understand. Okay, there you go. To separate apart, divide, distribute, discern. You got to distribute what? The lies from the truths. All right, Proverbs 14 and 15. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. That's been the lesson, man. Don't be gullible. Do your research. With that, I'm going to go ahead and close out. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Shalom, you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring. Keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Until next one, Lord willing. Shalom.